What's up, guys? Welcome back. Cameraman up here. What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's November, which means it's almost turkey time. So today I'll be showing you how to make my Thanksgiving turkey. Enough running my mouth. It's time to get in the kitchen and make it happen. If you're tired of dry, boring birds, you've come to the right place. Today, I'm showing you how to make Thanksgiving turkey not one, but two different ways. Let's go ahead and get started. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell and enable notifications as well. All right, every great turkey starts with a great brine, so today I'm showing you how to brine a turkey. Now, this product here is made by Kosmo. It's a turkey brine. I will link to it in the description below. But we're going to start with boiling our water and then adding our brine solution. As always, guys, the specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below. So just carefully add all of your brine mixture there, just loaded with flavor. We're also going to add a tablespoon or two of turkey base. You can get this at most grocery stores in the chicken stock aisle. If you can't find it, you can order it on Amazon. We're going in with some brown sugar as well, some thyme and rosemary, and 2 oranges. You can use whatever citrus you like. I actually like the flavor that the orange provides here, but you can use lemons if you want. Going in with an onion, some celery, and some garlic as well, and a few dashes of our good friend worcestershire sauce, and some hot sauce. Give that a good mix, bring it up to a boil for a couple minutes, and then we need to cool this to room temperature before we add our turkey. So when you brine a turkey, the turkey actually absorbs extra moisture, which helps the turkey stay juicy. It also, when it's absorbing that moisture, it's going to absorb the salt and the seasonings that you've added to your brine as well. So it's kind of like an insurance policy to make sure your turkey doesn't suck for Thanksgiving. To speed up the cooling process, we're going to add a bunch of ice and let this come to room temperature. You can place this in a big turkey bag, one of those Ziploc extra large bags, or you can buy one of these big brine buckets. We're also going to add an additional gallon of water, and again, let this get to room temperature before we add our turkey. Now, speaking of turkey, today we're using a 12-pound young turkey here that we have defrosted. Go ahead and clean it up to your preference, and then we're going to remove the giblets, this little plastic thermometer. We don't need that. And then the plastic around the legs as well. That's probably not good for the environment, huh? There's also a turkey neck in there. You can keep that, and we can smoke it and use it for our collard greens, or you can boil it down and use it for your stock. Don't throw that away. That's good stuff right there. Now our turkey is going to take a bath for about 24 hours in this amazing brine that we've made. I like to put it down breast first and just make sure that it's submerged in that liquid. Again, you can use an extra large freezer bag or extra large Ziploc bag. You can find those on Amazon, or just a turkey bag. You want to double up, make sure nothing leaks. And then you can place that in a cooler with ice or in your refrigerator if you have space. I made some room in my refrigerator, and we're going to let that bird take a bath for 24 hours. After the turkey's enjoyed its bath, it's time to prep it up and get it ready for the roasting rack. You're going to break out a bunch of paper towels and dry the turkey as best you can. Make sure you dry the cavity as well. The drier your turkey is, the crispier the skin will be. You can actually even place it in the refrigerator for 4 to 24 hours uncovered and let it really dry out. Turkey's trying to show its cleavage there. I had to help it out. There we go. Get it nice and dry. And now we're going to make our injection. Yes, we're brining, injecting, and basting this bird. This is a product by Butcher Barbecue. I will link to this in the description box as well. But you can find tons of different injections and marinades and brine packets at the grocery store these days and on Amazon. So use whatever you like. We're going in with some chicken stock and half rotisserie, half chipotle mixture here. Go ahead and mix that together. You can use water if you want, but I like to use chicken stock just to add a little extra flavor. And then break out your syringe. You can even use the store-bought stuff. I think Tony's makes a pretty decent product. And then just inject the bird in the dark meat and the white meat. I feel like Dr. Miami right now. There we go. As you're injecting the turkey, make sure you move your needle around a bit just to get a good, nice, even coverage. You always want to use one dry hand and one wet hand, or one clean hand, one dirty hand, however you want to say it. We're going to season this with some salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. I like to season the back of the turkey first. That way the presentation side gets the most even coverage. You can use whatever seasoning you like. Again, I'm using an all-purpose rub that has salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and then I'm going down with some Creole seasoning or Cajun seasoning. Tony's will get the job done. Cajun flavors just work so well with poultry, in my opinion. Again, this is a 12-pound turkey, so it needs a lot of seasoning. Don't be shy with the seasoning here. Make sure to season both sides. You want it to be nice and even, so when it roasts, the skin gets nice and crispy and it has a nice even color. Looking good. Don't forget the wings. Make sure to season that cavity as well. Nothing goes to waste here. A little more turkey cleavage showing. Try to fix the skin if you can. The way that it goes in the oven is the way it's going to cook. Every turkey's a little bit different though, so do your best. All right, we've got the bird nice and seasoned. Now it's time to add even more flavor to this bird. We're gonna actually stuff this cavity now with fresh herbs. So we have a little rosemary, thyme, sage, some lemon, some onion, an orange, and some celery, all going into the turkey cavity. This helps add some aromatics to the turkey, and it's gonna add some flavor. It also helps the turkey cook more evenly because it gives it a little bit of bulk in the cavity. Now break out your butcher twine. You can get that on Amazon or at most butchers or grocery stores as well. You want to tie the legs up so that they cook evenly, like so. Looking good. And now we're going to load up our roasting rack with some butter, some onions, some carrots, some celery, some fresh herbs, a little more citrus, and a couple quarts of chicken stock. This is the liquid that we're going to use to baste our turkey. So as the turkey cooks, it's going to release some of its drippings. It's going to mix with all of this deliciousness in this tray, and that's what we're going to use to baste the turkey. Also adding in 2 tablespoons of Better Than Bouillon chicken base. Give that a nice mix. I know this is a lot of work for turkey, but you only make it once a year, so you want it to be good. It is the star of the show on Thanksgiving, so give this recipe a try and let me know what you think in the comments. You can get this roasting rack from Target or on Amazon. That's kind of my go-to for everything. All right, so we're gonna place the turkey on the rack. We're gonna tuck the wing tips behind the breast so they don't burn, because if you leave them untucked, the wing tips tend to burn and it messes up our presentation. So tuck those wings like the bird's relaxing. That is a pretty turkey. Hit any bare spots with the seasoning, again, just to make sure you have a nice even coat. We're looking for a beautiful color here. There we go. And then we're gonna pop this in the oven for 325 degrees. We're gonna pop this in the oven at 325 degrees. The amount of time you need to cook will vary depending on how large your turkey is. I have provided that information for you in the description box below. After about an hour and a half, we're gonna start to baste it, and then you're gonna baste it again every 20 to 30 minutes. Oh man, starting with the food porn already. Looking good. Your house is smelling absolutely amazing right now. There's just so much flavor packed into this turkey. There's no way that this can't be good. We've brined it, we've injected it, we're basting it, we're cooking it to perfection. Couple more basting shots for you guys. Now, the key here is you want the dark meat to be at least 175 degrees internal temperature, and you want the white meat to be around 160. So get your meat thermometer out and check it every 15 to 20 minutes or so. You also want to allow the turkey to rest for about 30 minutes before carving it. That way the juices have time to redistribute. I've got to give this a try, guys. Let's go ahead and slice a little piece off the breast here in the most awkward angle possible. Oh man, you can just see the juice in the turkey. Look at that. Little Turkey Day food porn for you guys. Moment of truth. Got the nod of approval. All right, we're moving on to my personal favorite way to cook a turkey, the deep fryer. This product is by Butterball. I have linked to it in the description box below as well. You can get these for about $100 to $150. This is the extra large version. You can set your time. The power button indicates when it's ready. This is your heating element here. And this is an option for you if you want to inject the bird and don't feel like making your own injection. You can use Tony's product, or you can use the injection from earlier in the video. Either way, I highly recommend injecting your turkey. It just imparts so much flavor into the meat. Again, just make sure you inject the turkey evenly. You got to make sure the thighs match, right? Now, if you're doing just the deep fried method, you could use the same brine recipe that I showed you earlier, and then you can inject and season and then drop it in the 350 degree oil. Again, the cooking time is provided for you guys in the description box below, so make sure to check that out as well. There we go. Now we're injecting those thighs. All right, don't forget the wings. Now we're gonna season this up. I'm using a little bit of chicken bouillon. This is gonna add some nice poultry flavor along with some adobo and some more Cajun seasoning. Again, guys, feel free to get creative. Use whatever seasoning you like on poultry. If it works on chicken, it'll work on turkey as well. Just make sure to season it adequately. This bird is also 12 pounds. So again, you wanna season it like it weighs 12 pounds. Make sure you get that cavity as well. Looking good. Don't forget the wings. One key here is to make sure the turkey comes up to room temperature before cooking it, so you want to let it sit on the counter for about an hour before you drop it in the fryer. Allowing it to come to room temperature ensures that it cooks more evenly. If you put it in the grease when it's ice cold, the turkey is not going to cook evenly, so just make sure you let it rest for a bit before you start cooking it. You also want to make sure that it is fully defrosted. Do not ever put a frozen turkey into hot oil. The good thing about this Butterball deep fryer is it provides a line for you to know how much oil to add. I'm using peanut oil here, and I suggest you do the same. It has a very high smoke point and provides some nice flavor for your bird. Now that we've hit a 350-degree temperature target, it's time to drop the turkey. All right. This extra large is perfect for a 12 to 15 pound bird. Time for a little nap. Allow the turkey to cook until the white meat reaches 155 to 160 degrees and the dark meat reaches 175 degrees minimum. Have a nice golden brown color on our turkey. Oh man, there's nothing like deep fried turkey, guys. If you have not done this before, I highly recommend it. Allow it to rest for 20 to 30 minutes before carving into it. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these legs first. You can just see the juice pouring out of this bird. Oh my God, this is good. This will make the best leftover turkey sandwich you've ever had in your life. All right, let's carve this thing up so you can see what we're working with, and you know I gotta try it later. We're gonna go ahead and carve this bad boy up. You can see the marks from the injection. You can also see just how moist this breast is. Oh man, I gotta try this. Oh my God. All jokes aside, guys, this might be one of the best turkeys I've ever made. This was so good. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the breast off of the breastbone here and slice it up. This is my favorite way to carve the turkey. You can just see how moist it is. No dry, bland turkey in my household, and now there won't be any in yours either after watching this video. Go ahead and make some slices. Make sure you have a sharp knife so that skin stays on there nice and crispy and delicious. I'm counting this as a money shot. You can see the juice all over the cutting board. You can see how well seasoned it is. I hope you guys make your own turkey this year. Let me know in the comments how it turns out. Happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you guys. Please take a second to subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share this on your social media so everybody can check out my channel. Really appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for the support.